Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. So as you can see, I have taken this opportunity between the previous episode and this one to get set up with the planter. We've got the Horsch Packer, which is also a hopper for fertilizer, and we have got this planter which is going to be used for drilling or planting soybeans, because we can no longer drill soybeans, it has to be planted with one of these. So that is different to FS22. But yes, I thought that the one which we could afford was the one which could do direct planting, and it isn't. We do need to cultivate first. So we're all set up. I've put seed and I've put fertilizer into here, but we can't get going just yet. I've also brought our John Deere cultivator down from the yard, and I've been taking a look at other possibilities, and really we need to replace it because there is a fairly affordable, well, I think it's fairly affordable, it's almost affordable. If we can't afford it, we'll just sell a chili pepper will fund it. Yes, those things are expensive. But anyway, let's just get this put into the tree first. And it's really weird. It's a disc harrow and it looks really, really weird, and I'm intrigued to see how it actually unfolds because it looks very flexible. Right, so repair and repaint. Sell. Oh, 2,472. That's not very good. So in that case, for this year, I think we will rent it. It is this. It is the power chain. You can put a seed unit on it. You can probably, with that, put in grass and cover crops. You probably can't do soybeans, I wouldn't have thought. So we'll lease that. It's only 2,193 to lease. We do have 3 fields to do, including the big one. So let's get that attached. It just looks mind-blowing. How does it even fold up? I have no idea. That is so unique looking. Now it seems really obvious. It's a triangle. Right, so let's get it to the field. We'll see it in action. Oh, and by the way, if you modify a field like I have done with a plough, steering assist does update. It changes the official field shape, and you can set GPS over that new shape that you've produced, that new area of field. And when it's unfolded, it is diamond shaped. I like it. It's unusual. So yeah, steering assist, as I said, you can see we've got this new field shape. The original field was sort of across here. I've gone around the tree and the rocks. And I also covered a bit of ground this way as well. So we've got our new field shape, utilising all the land that we can do. I've got 1 lap of the headland set, but I'm going to do that last, I think. So we'll get that lowered down, put it onto GPS, and we're away. So of course we're going to have to cover this field twice, because we do need to go over it again with the planter. Yeah, it's a shame that it isn't a direct planter, but that would be quite unusual anyway. They do exist. There is actually one you can get in the game, which is a direct planter, but it is quite unusual, and you do pay for that. Direct seeders, they are seemingly a lot more common, although the one we have is not a direct seeder, so we do need to upgrade ours. But anyway, we've got some power here. I must just point out the planter, which we have, suggests, in fact it strongly recommends that we have wheel weights. Wheel weights for this tractor are £7,000. And I think the reason why it's saying that is just because of wheel slippage. So, do we go for that, or do we go for dual wheels? We could go for the twins all round. I don't know. It makes sense to go with what they actually recommend, but £7,000? I don't know. Okay, we better do. We'll do as we're told, because it doesn't say we suggest or we recommend that you fit wheel weights. It says you need wheel weights. It needs wheel weights. So we'll have to, yeah, spend a bit more money, but that's fine. That's all we ever do. So yeah, we'll do this. We'll actually cultivate the other 2 fields as well. One of them is slowly turning into a farmyard. It really is tiny, so it's going to look ridiculous doing it with this, but it's only for this year. I'm just trying to make as much money as possible out of the land that we have. So yeah, if we have empty land, we might as well plant it and get a crop out of it, make some money. We don't really need to cultivate the area which has been ploughed. The planter will go straight into that, so that'll be fine. So what we'll do is we'll get this cultivator taken up to the top yard, and then we'll go and get the planter, because we can get the planter going in this field whilst I do the cultivating. The Merlot telehandler will actually pull this, so that'll be absolutely fine in those two smaller, flatter fields. There we go. So that's done. Not bad at all. We have a nice broken up surface. I like to call them surface ticklers, because they're not for deep cultivation or anything. These things, they do just tickle the surface and loosen the soil. We also, in this month, need to get the rice paddies done. We have to use the seed drill for that, because we're going to do long grain rice. That's the rice that you harvest with a combine harvester. Okay, so we'll just put this over here. Should be good there. And I'll go and get set up. We need to put the hopper on the front and the planting unit on the back. But yeah, that's the field just there, which the Merlot can cultivate. We'll probably have to bring the excess seed and fertilizer back with the telehandler, so next time we're passing we'll get them loaded up. Although it would be so nice if the store owned a forklift. We could get a forklift paid for by the store and just keep it here permanently, then we can load our truck, which I think would be fine. And it definitely wouldn't be considered unrealistic, because I think most workshops and dealerships do have a forklift of some kind. I'm attaching to the wrong side. Yes, I am. It looks the same on both sides, although it's got the logo on the front, so it was pretty obvious really. Right, okay, we're all full, we're ready to go. We're set to soybeans. We do need to fold up the planter. There we go. And let's go. There's a very naughty car trying to overtake me. Oh, it's a van thing. I keep slowing down, it just... yeah, finally. Every time I slow down, it slows down. So we'll set up the worker with this. And yeah, I haven't fitted the weights. I'm going to try without. I'm fully expecting to have to go and get them. But if we can save £7,000, that would be good, because the £7,000 at this stage would be better spent elsewhere. So, oh, it looks like it has to be two. Start with the headland, probably. Okay, I'll just press H then and see what it does. It's probably going to get a little confused to start off with. Yeah, it's just doing it very slowly. So we'll get back to it when it's actually going up and down the field. It's just doing the awkward bits currently. Yeah, there's a bit of fog here. I think even on the hottest day in the summer, I don't think it will go. Right, telehandler time, and look at all those chilies. Wow, this is a spicy area. Yeah, so I better move this water bowser actually, because we are going to be cultivating just here. We'll put it on this side. Right, that's good there. As for the pallet fork, that probably shouldn't be going around with us doing the cultivations. I'm intrigued to see how well this pulls it, because it should be able to. It's right on its limit horsepower wise. We'll start with the field over here. But yeah, buying this Merlot was the best decision I've made so far on the series, because it's not like other telehandlers. You can do field work with it, and it looks like this job is no exception. As I said, it is on its limit, but it is pulling it, so we can get this job done whilst the planter does its job. So good having multiple machines. Although having said this, I do want to buy another tractor. But even if I had 10 tractors, I would still want to buy another tractor. You can never have too many tractors. cultivation's done. I'm starting to wish that I had rented this when I had the paddy fields to do as well, although it's quite big. Anyway, how is it getting on? Yeah, well, one thing's for sure, the workers, although, yeah, it's doing a good job, they are quite slow when doing headlands. There's a lot of adjustments to make and a lot of manoeuvring, but it is doing it, and I will be taking over. I will be doing the up and down. We'll just let it finish this part of the headland. So, well, we are done, I think, with that disc harrow, unless there is well, there will be a contract, but I don't really want to do a cultivation contract. Well, even if there was, I don't think I'd do it. So yeah, let's get that returned. It is behind the... That's annoying. Yes, it's behind there. I'll just have to detach. Oh yeah, it doesn't appear actually. If you are attached to it with a vehicle, the implement won't appear. But it should appear now. Indeed. Yep, so return. Done. Nice machine. I'll probably buy one of them when we have the money. So, I'm going to now transfer into this tractor. Let's go up and down the field. It should be entertaining. I do think that time lapses of drilling, planting, cultivations, all that sort of stuff, they always look so much better than real time, especially if you're running GPS. It's very satisfying to watch. And I just think it's a great setup, having that big pipe running down the side. Looks amazing. Maybe not as easy as, well, definitely not as easy as one which you would tow, but it looks good. And it seems to be getting on without those weights, so I'm hopeful that we don't need to get them. Okay. Oh no, I'm rolling. I'm rolling. Not good. I've rolled into the road. It's not good. Right, okay. Switch on. Cruise control. Lower. Should really lower the packer. If what I should do is if I just lift those two, I can do Control V, and it will lower both, and it will raise both at the same time. That's why I've got the packing wheels, because you don't have to have the packing wheels. I did pay a little bit extra for them, just because it looks good. We are planting soybeans. Not bad at all, that was pretty fast. So we just have this little bit, and then there's a tiny bit over there, and then we'll do those other two fields, which will equally be pretty fast, especially the one next to the chili greenhouse. And then, as I said, we do have long grain rice to drill as well. Our drill is actually right in front of us, our seeder. So we really should do that today. I think we will do. But also, the chilies are stacking up. We would benefit from selling them. We need the money, but at the same time I don't want to just keep selling stuff. I want to make other products with our produce, which of course we can do. Right, so we've just got this piece here, and that should totally fill our field with soybeans. Done. Look at that. So we're going to turn this one here and this one here, this soybean green colour, and then we will be done with the planter. I wish we owned it. One day we will, although we'll probably go for a bigger one when we come to buy one. We'll just keep renting this one for now. Soybeans will be good though, because we won't have to do any baling and they're worth a lot of money. Yeah, so if we got the preserved food factory, we could actually do something with our chili there, I think. I can see it as an input. I don't know if we'd have to have another input with it though, that's the only thing. £36,000 is what that would cost. We will be able to stretch that if we sold something. So yeah, let me just quickly check the sellable products to see if I can see anything else regarding chili, because obviously you can sell raw chili. Is there any kind of chili? There's chili peppers. I think that's beginning with C. I don't know. Well, I think having the preserved food factory would be beneficial anyway, although Chainsaw 100 has got it. And his rice, I think he did something with the rice, that didn't seem to be worth more after he had put it through that production. Maybe it was just bad luck. I'm not too sure. Maybe we should just sell products as they are. But it would be good to make soup and stuff. Anyway, I really did not expect to be planting this again, but as we're not yet ready to put more sheds and other productions up, we might as well just use the land for growing crops. And soybeans, they're so fast, they'll be ready to harvest in 3 months. There seems to be a bit of a traffic jam. A car has tried to avoid me by the look of it. Decent sized hopper, we haven't had to refill, that's amazing. So we'll go and unload the fertilizer and the soybeans which we have in here, because we don't want to waste them. We'll put them in the yard somewhere, and then we can return the hopper and the planter. So there's nothing left to do with these particular fields until probably next time, when we'll have to spray them. We do need to spray them with herbicide, and they'll probably need an application of fertilizer. Because we don't have precision farming. I don't know if this game is going to get precision farming, I have no idea, which means you do need to fertilise soybeans. In precision farming you don't need to fertilise soybeans. That was on 22 though. So anyway, if I just reverse up to here, unload seed, and I was hoping, oh, it's appeared in front. I'm pushing my fertiliser around. We do have more planks and beams to sell as well, but one step at a time. Let's just go and take this back. And mushrooms. We have a lot of stuff. We've got loads of money, potential money, just sitting around. So pleased that I've got this Matthew Ferguson though. We've got the upgraded engine. It is the 7S210. Right, so that wants to be returned, and we want to return the hopper as well. Good. Is there anything we want to buy? Yeah, there is stuff we want to buy, but not yet. We'll check the sale. Always worth checking the sale. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, so if only we had the money, we'd buy the Crone baler. That would be great to get. Everything else, that will be needed. That's a feed mixer, but not for a while. No, we do need to just really focus on getting more and more money into the account so we can just go and spend it all in one go. Getting animals and getting the enclosures and everything for them. So, yeah, this just leaves drilling the rice, which is not a big job at all. That would be a very fast job. It would have been a bigger job if we were doing the transplanting of rice, but we're not. We're doing long grains, so that's just done with the seeder. And selling products, that is another thing we need to do. So that we can yeah, just work towards getting animals. That is my next goal, I think. Again, getting animals is the next big thing, because we've got the greenhouse for Chile, and that's what I really wanted. Now we really do need to focus on getting land and animals. No point getting animals without land, because we need food. I'm not going to buy food. Although you can buy food, we're not going to buy food. It's very expensive. We need to make our own. So we need mowers. We need equipment to process the grass, balers, tedders, windrows, all that sort of stuff. If we're going to do silage, we do need to be able to wrap it, or we need to be able to get a pit. There's so much stuff that we need. Like, even if we got £500,000 right now, yeah, it'd be a massive help, and it would change everything super quickly. But I'm sure, in fact, I can confidently say, we will use all that money in just a few episodes. So let's just finish the field work. The field which I started a contract in of baling, but then had to cancel because I didn't have the right baler. I only had a round baler and I wanted a square baler. It's still stuck with straw. It's just got straw swaths, and the farmer who owns it has not done anything with it. Slightly concerned it's not actually going to change from that state, but we'll give it a bit more time and we'll see. It's not a big problem because I'm going to buy that field anyway, so we'll deal with it. But it would be nice to think that it is not going to just get stuck now, since I cancelled the contract. Okay, so, oh yeah, long grain rice, there we go. Long grain rice. I don't usually use GPS for this because the fields are so small and the tractor is quite large. So, yeah, today is no exception. I'm just going to get going like this. Also, I didn't flood the field immediately last time, and all was well. The issue was with the other rice, and I did flood it, I just forgot. Well, no, I didn't forget, I didn't even forget. I was just slightly late at reflooding it on the second growth stage. But yeah, I'm not going to flood it today, because it didn't have any detrimental impact at all. And I think you actually probably should. I don't know for sure, but I think you probably shouldn't flood it immediately because the seeds would just rot. So I think we need to let it germinate, then we flood it. Just need to make sure I don't forget to flood it once it's germinated. Otherwise we will have a problem. To finish, all we need to do is season the field with some fertilizer for added flavour. And I don't know, maybe it needed lime as well, but I better check. It's probably not too late to do lime, but yeah, we'll do that next time if it needs it. Is it too late to do lime? I don't know. Which one are we on? Here we go. It doesn't need lime. Okay. Oh, but that one did. That's annoying. I would have done that one. Nice big open area. Oh well, not to worry. Let's just put this over here. Yeah, this area needs sorting out. I think we'll probably build a shed here, but not a constructible shed, just a placeable. Drop that there. Now we'll put a bit more fertiliser in. I don't think we need it, but as we have a bag just lying around in the yard, we might as well clear it. This is going to be fast. So, for the next episode, I'll have everything loaded up, probably. The chili, the wood, and the mushrooms. We'll be able to go and sell all of those products. And then we can use that money to do the next job. Now, I don't know if that's going to be buying another production, buying a field in preparation for getting animals. I haven't yet decided. Or maybe we'll put the money into machinery. Although at this stage, it seems unlikely that we'll put the money into machinery. Unless it's animal related, like a mower. Yeah, this thing is huge. The working width is brilliant, because I've got the wide spreader on for lime. That's for lime application. And one more field. Yeah, so we'll flood the place next time. I will make a note to do that so I don't forget. Otherwise we're going to have 3 withered fields and they won't look good at all. And it'll be a total waste of time doing all of this. We need to get crops in. We need to harvest crops, make money that way. As for getting the preserved placeable, I don't know, the preservative placeable seems like a good idea, but if we're not making any more from doing it, it seems pointless. So I'll have to look into it. I'll speak to Chainsaw 100 because I know he's used it. See if he thinks it's worth getting. It might just be the one, because he was doing it with rice, I think, and he might have just had bad luck with the rice. Maybe processing chili through it will be different. Yeah, because we've got lots of chilies. Okay, so we will leave it there, I think. That is a good finishing point. But yes, at the beginning of the next episode, we're going to suddenly make a lot of money. Oh yeah, we also need to buy some rollers if we can do for next year. Yeah, we'll have to get a baler at some point too. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.